Hey, what's up everybody, my name is DJ John. I was asked by Raquels to make a video on how to mix with Total Control. There's a lot of videos on the internet, on YouTube especially, on how to use it with all the effects and just like all the controls and getting like used to and everything, but there's no actual videos on how to mix with it. So he's asked me to do like a quick little video on how to mix, do loop, how to set loop, and just bring in a song or whatever. So I'm just going to show you guys a quick little video on how I do it. Hopefully it helps you guys, whoever else needs to know, and just rate, subscribe, and comment. So let's go ahead and get started here. First of all, what I like to do whenever I'm doing a mix is I always like to have a piece of paper and always a pencil, or just like a lot of these little tabs. You can see that I have all kinds of just like quick, like all kinds of songs and everything that I do. This is just to help me prepare a mix for just like whatever I'm doing, freestyle mix or just whatever. But I just like to have all kinds of these paper. I just like keep notes so I know like the song that I played, the key of it and the BPMs, and then the next song that I know that's gonna sound good with it. I write that one next to it, the key and the BPM. So like whenever next time I'm doing a mix, a live mix or something, I know like, hey, this song goes good with that one, or so forth, whatever. I have Way Back up on deck 1, and it is by Mystery of Funk. Going to play that through a little like that. The easy way to find the key of the song is you right click it and then you bring up file infos, and it tells you the key. Tells you the key of the song right there, the BPM and so forth, whatever. So you just gotta like right click on it. So whenever I'm doing a mix, I'll listen to the song, and you can tell there's like a little hi-hat into it. The bass is 1, 2, 3, 4, like a normal house song, whatever. So I'm listening to the song. While I'm listening to the song, I like to think of what's another good song that I know will go with it. And I know that Shake Your Booty. Let me show you. Shake Your Booty Down to the Ground, original mix by Jason Rooney. I know that song sounds good with it, and I checked the key of it also, and it's G. And so one thing that I like to do is either I get one song, and either like I like to go with the key above it or below it, and then I usually like to go and check, make sure that the BPMs are like right on. If it's a little bit less or a little bit more, I know it would be like an easy mix. So that's what I like to do whenever I'm preparing a mix, is like I like to know the BPM of the song and the key. So because you want to have like a nice smooth transition from one song to another one. You don't want to have it like, because you could tell like if the BPM is off, most of that's pretty obvious. So anyways, I'll go ahead and keep playing through this one song, and then I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I set up a loop. And usually you can set up a loop right here, loop in and loop out. But if you don't do it like right on the first beat and right on the fourth beat or whatever, it usually will get off, and it kind of sounds something like this. So I'm going to set up a loop just like manually, and I'll let you see what that sounds like. So you always want to do a loop at the first beat and then go at the fourth beat. So let's go ahead and wait for it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can see that's a loop that I set right there, and you can see it. It's just going through, and you can hear the bass part. So you know that's a good loop right there. And sometimes if you don't do the loop right, you'll sound, you go 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see how it has that little skip to it. So that's why sometimes I don't really like using this part right here to set up a loop, just because if I get off, then you'll be able to tell. So what I like to do is setting up a loop is I hit 4 on the keypad on your laptop, and it usually does it pretty good. But see, since this side is activated, it's not going to do it. It's only going to do it to that side. So we're going to push this P F out button and hit 4, and it will set the loop, a 4-bar loop. And we're going to skip through this song. So I hit 4, and 4 sets a 4-bar loop. 1, 2, and you can see that it does a smoother loop for it. And 5 and 6. And I think that's 8, and then 6 is 16. So on forth, you see what happens. So we'll go ahead and play this song through, and then I'll get this other song that I already have. And this other song is Shake Your Body to the Ground by Jason Rooney. So it sounds like that. If you hear this other song, it kind of has like the same to it. So we'll go ahead and start beat matching, and we beat match with the crossfader. You could use sync, but it usually will make the pitch off and everything. So I try to stick away from using the sync, and I use the pitch. I use the fader. So you can tell. Go ahead and just with the jog wheel, it's also like a pitch control, so you can move it. This is slowing it down, and clockwise is speeding it up. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this mix, and I'll show you guys how I do it. So we got deck 1 playing right now, and while deck 1's playing, I have it queued up in my headphones. This other deck 2, I have it queued up in my headphones, so I'm listening to it with one ear, and this other ear I'm listening to the main speaker, so I can try to get the beat match through there. So it's playing right now, and this headphone, you could also tell right here too. The big bars, the long ones that's the bass. So you always want to get the bass matched up, and then that's pretty much it. So I'm going to move the crossfader to the middle, and you're going to be able to hear that the bass is off. And I'm going to go ahead and slide the pitch, slide it, slow it down, speed it up, or whatever, and you can be able to see what it's going to do. So let me go ahead and it's right there. You can hear both songs. I'm going to slow it down a little bit, and then I have to change the pitch. That's what this one's 128, and this one's 126. So I got to get the pitch right on. I'm slowing it down to get it on. So right now it's pretty much beat match right there with the pitch and everything. BPMs are pretty close on 125.7 and 126. It's pretty close, and so it'll sound good. What I like to do is, like on the song that I'm gonna bring in, I turn the bass down, and then with the mids and treble, I turn to about 10 o'clock. And if you don't get what I'm saying, just pretend I act like this is a clock, pretty much. And this is 12 is straight right here, and so forth, going around the clock. So I turn it usually to about 10 on this side, and then I'll leave everything right on this other side. So I'm going to play it. So you can listen to this side, this song, that the bass is turned down. So this one I'll go ahead and turn up just a little bit so you can still hear that song. And slowly, you like to bring the bass in and turn this one down. If I had just both of my hands, it would be easier. So I got the bass turned down. And then slowly I'll go ahead and start turning this down and start bringing this one up. Start just turning them down, just like slowly bringing these in. And then there's that song, it's in right there. It's really not the perfect mix because I'm trying to talk and use my one hand to try to mix it and everything. If you watch my other videos, you'll get kind of a hang. Before I sign off, most importantly, I just want to say, just practice, practice, practice. And that's the only way that you'll get your mixes down, because I don't know, that's how I got to like where I'm kind of at right now. I've been DJing for about 4 or 5 months now, and every day just like I go and sit in my room, and that's where I DJ at, and I'll just sit there and practice, learn, try different things. And that's the only way you can get better, is just try different things and just practice, most importantly. But yeah, just practice. You don't want to go out there like your first month of just DJing and like start DJing just because you have the equipment, because the crowd will know how bad you are or whatever. So just practice a lot, even if it takes you a year just to learn how to mix. It takes time. I'm still learning everything. So yeah, just keep practicing, don't give up, and just enjoy what you like to do. Thanks again for watching my videos. Rate, subscribe, and comment.